So after 30 match days, we are still undefeated. We have a 9-point lead at the top, 23 wins, 7 draws, followed closely by Inter. If you watched the last episode, you would definitely see highlight of that game that we had with them. This month is a huge month. We are facing the semifinals in the Coppa Italia as well as the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Let's see who we have this month and who we're going to play. As you can see there, we are going to be playing Bayer Leverkusen in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. They were able to take out Liverpool in the last round. We'll definitely take a look into that, but for this month, we're definitely going to be looking to be playing, depending on how those Champions League games goes, both of those as well as the away cup game, and then simulating the league games. I might hold off with that second cup game, depending on kind of what the scoreline is for the next episode, because that does look pretty light with only 4 games being played, but also kind of depends on the Champions League and things like that. But might save that second cup game till next episode, but those are going to be the games that we play this month. Let's dive right in. With the home game against Fiorentina, we did, based on the statistics, dominate that game, but it did come away with a 1-1 draw. Fingers crossed, thank goodness. Our kind of undefeated run still goes, but as you can see there, it looks like we lost Baldanzi to an injury, and Celik to an injury. So hopefully those aren't long-term ones. Well, lucky for us, this Baldanzi injury is only 7 days, so he's just going to miss the cup game, but shouldn't miss the Champions League game, which is what I was most worried about, even though he comes off the bench. Celik, same. He has a gash in his upper leg. He's only out for 5 days, so that's great. We lost him for very short term. It looks like Shalai will be suspended. I wonder, in Italy, does it count the cup games as league disqualifying matches if they are suspended? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But we also have a scouting report for the month of April. Sent the scout just back to Italy, and it looks like no one will be had but Poli, and he will not be capped. So it looks like we're going to reject everyone from this scouting report. For the Coppa Italia semifinals, as you know, we are playing Fiorentina, but the other side of the bracket, you have the Milan derby. So going to be a tough game, couple games against Fiorentina, and if we're able to kind of see the other side of that, definitely going to be a tough game in the final. So here we go. Let's take on Fiorentina. Giving Costa here a contract just to kind of not upset the dressing room any more than he has. If we do have another season here at Roma, we'll definitely look to move him on next year, because he will not be good enough for the ambitions we would have. The proposed team that we will be going against, you have Sodal, Terrier, and Jorko making up the front three, Charles Gill, Mandagora, and Barak making up the midfield, Parisi, Smalling, Milinkovic, and Dodo making up the backline with Tarracano making up in between the posts. Definitely want to knock Smalling out of this competition. Would be kind of a huge blow to us if we let him go and then he knocks us out of this tournament. The team that we're putting out is definitely our strongest lineup, except for Udogu, who is hurt, but hopefully we can come away with the away victory. I also don't know if away goals count, as they do, or as I guess as they used to in European competitions. And here we go. Kicking off the semi-finals. Tammy just whiffs on a Chris Smalling. But they're being kind of dangerous with these passes, and they give it away in midfield. get Ruggieri around the corner. Find Castriolvilli. No one really giving me a pass option. We'll see in the box. And Pellegrini. Oh, Pellegrini just wide. That looked like a goal. And what a header that would have been. Oh, just wide. Karsdorp able to make the tackle. Also out for another Fiorentina throw. And then they block the ball off somehow. And Tammy can't make the simple pass. What is going on? Oh. Milinkovic should have been a turnover. Another turnover should have been. And somehow Stodl comes away with that. What? You've got to be kidding me. Like, come on. This is nonsense. But we go into halftime 0-0. Oh. Pellegrini with the cross. Can we win it? And we can! What a heading goal! I'm pretty sure it's Ruggieri. Coming in for the injured Destiny Udogie. And gets us on top. Let's go. Honestly, the keeper's right hand has to be a little bit stronger than that, but we will take it. Dybala, Pellegrini. That's going to be a penalty. I was trying to cut that back to Tammy. Also, let me know what you think. Should we be turning off handballs in the box? Since last couple games there have been quite a few of them, but I mean, that's his hand away from the ball. So, Pellegrini makes us, or gives us the lead 2-0, gives us the lead 2-0. Let's go. Strong showing now. What should have been a turnover, now Barak is breaking away and is fouled from behind by Ndika. Oh my goodness. What a calamitous mistake. No card. Can we save this? No, we cannot. And Fiorentina get one back. 2-1. And Parisi, with a crazy challenge, gets a red card. Can we take advantage of being a man up, though? That is a reckless challenge. Can't get to that tackle, and they are in. Dodo with the cross in. And Terrier hits the bar! Oh, we are fortunate. We are fortunate. Frustration with this game is just definitely creeping in. We've played bad and get called for a handball. We've played bad and just not being able to possess the ball, not being able to really do much. Bringing on Dovbek, our super sub. All the passes are just so wayward. Unbelievable. I really hope this is not a long-term injury for him. Dove back up! Oh my god! Oh. Looks like we're going to take a 1-goal lead in... How's Milinkovic not gassed? Oh, keeper's getting dangerous. But that's going to be it. We take a 1-goal lead into the second leg. So definitely going to be playing that game. So as you can see here, we are accepting an offer for João Costa. Looks like it only took him getting signed a contract for an offer to come in. Looks like we will be getting Udogie back from injury as well. Probably another week, 2 weeks until he's fully healthy. We have a scouting report to go through as well. This one's from Bolivia. Doesn't really look like... Oh, actually, no. Doesn't really look like there's any players here that we're going to keep and bring into our youth academy. Pellegrini's injury as well is only going to be 8 days, so that is a huge relief. Might even be fit to take on Leverkusen in the first match. Another thing that kind of annoys me about this game, like, we're having an undefeated league season. We're up by 4 points with a game in hand. We are in the semifinals, up by a goal, having a goal lead in the Coppa Italia, and my manager rating is 74. Because I haven't reached the final of the Coppa Italia yet. We didn't get, or haven't gotten the 12 league matches. It's just like any club with a manager performing this well would be over the moon, and looks like they're not as such. But jumping into this Caligari game, going to simulate, and then we will be playing against Bayer Leverkusen. We are able to come away with a 2-0 victory, but at a cost. We lose Orsolini to an injury. But the goal scorers, Pasalic and Belotti, performed well. Definitely domination. Hopefully we didn't lose anybody else to injury, but definitely going to be a blow to our team losing Orsolini. So that Orsolini injury is 4 weeks, which means he'll miss both legs of the Champions League. So hopefully we can kind of take that and spur us on to some sort of victory here. A rally cry to make sure he gets back and playing in the Champions League. This Hungarian scouting report, as you can see, probably not going to take anyone into the youth academy, so going to reject everyone. So the quarterfinal matchups that we have here, we have huge game, Bayern versus Dortmund. Bayern's up right now. Barcelona versus Inter, where Barcelona's up. Wow, monstrous. PSG versus Man City. In this save, Mbappe is still at PSG, pretty much in everyone's save until he goes to Real Madrid in the summer and the next FIFA. And then us against Leverkusen, definitely the lesser of all the opponents that are going in Leverkusen, so happy we matched up with them, but if we make it on to the semifinals, it's going to be one hell of a match. We will be playing our strongest team minus Ruggieri, but as you saw, he got a crucial goal in the cup game, so he definitely can cut the mustard, but let's go try to win this away game and take the advantage back to Rome at the Bayer Arena. Can we win this away game? Ruggieri. See Tammy trying to make the run, but it's too long. Nkipie beats Pellegrini in the air, and they call a foul, but nice attack. 12 minutes in, 13 minutes in, still 0-0. Not really sure where that foul came from. Transparently, not really a clue. But Cristante able to step in, and Tammy just caught being lazy. Granit Xhaka actually tries to make the tackle. Unable to, but there's no support, so forced to pull it back. At all? I was trying to hit. Oh, Zakarian shrugs off the tackle. Can we get in here? No, we cannot. Can we win this? No, we cannot. It's going to be a foul on somebody, and it's a foul on them. But that pass to Zakarian, I was definitely trying to hit Tammy into open space, and he just whacks it to the other side of the field. Can we do anything with this free kick? Pellegrini with the knuckler, and softly hit into Diogo Costa. That was real soft. No, he's not. No, he is not. Great save by Carnesecchi, but great run by Boniface, just muscling through my defenders. that, like, push through, knock on dribble gets me, like, every time. Ndika able to make the tackle. Barely able to get up to his feet to get the ball. Let's send the ball through. Can Tammy get there? Oh, they're going to call a handball! What a turn of events! I thought Tammy just pushed it out of play. But what happened here? Let's see. He catches it with his hand. Pellegrini puts it past the keeper for a 1-0 lead. Forza Roma, let's go. We have a lead in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Huge penalty by Pellegrini. Huge penalty. That is just what you want to see there. And then Dybala tracking back to make a tackle just at halftime. So right on the cusp, we were able to take a 1-0 lead. Let's go. Kicking off the second half. Boniface definitely was the Leverkusen best player of that first half. He had a bumbling run. That was very strong man. What happened? Dybala was about to win it and then he just fell? Okay. Hit the weight room, son. Leverkusen saying. Frimpong. Unable to control it. Semi-wild pass to Zakarian, but Frimpong able to recover. Pellegrini off target! Oh my goodness! How do you hit that off target? Oh. That would have been a backbreak. Off someone's hand. And we get a much better chance. This is... Ooh. I'm going to let Dybala take it. Because he's got much higher power and much higher accuracy. Alright, Dybala saved by Diogo Costa. Diogo, that was a massive save. That was going in. Let's see, with the last kick of the game. Dovbek! Another save! Oh! And that was the last kick of the game, and Dovbek almost gave us a walkout 2-0 lead. That would have been huge, but we come away still 1-0 victories. We have to make sure to play a little bit better at home, and hopefully with that home crowd we can come away with the victory and move on. As you can see, Costa was sold, which is good. Some money for us, and then a loan offer for Zima, which we're going to reject. Another game, another draw. And looks like we lost Shaloi to a red card, so he'll be missing the next league game. Laiduni to injury, hopefully not too serious again. Looks like we will be losing Laiduni for the rest of the season with a torn hamstring. That's a bummer. El Shaarawy also will be suspended for the next league game, so going to be a little difficult coming out of that Champions League game. The team we'll be facing will actually have Holoshek up top. Looks like Jonathan Tah instead of Hinkipie, Adley instead of Boniface, Hardecki instead of Diogo Costa, and Florian Wirtz is still on the bench to start this game. But slightly different lineup, but still going to be a tough team. This is going to be our lineup. As you can see, Udogi's going to be coming back in for this one. He definitely doesn't have the form, but we got to start those players. I'm going to start Seaweld instead of Catriavilli as well, but that's going to be the team going into the second leg of the Bayer Leverkusen game. Doing some research, it looks like Roma has only made the semifinals twice, losing both times to Liverpool. In 1983 they lost to Liverpool, and then in 2017 and 18 they lost to Liverpool in the Champions League. So hopefully we can, for the third time, get to the semifinals of the Champions League, and since we're not going to be playing Liverpool, hopefully we can move on and make it to the final. It'll be their first ever. Oh my god, this is the side netting. It's the side netting. Oh my word. Showing Dybala as a player to watch. He's definitely been one of our better players this season. He hasn't really, I would say, scored a ton, but they have been crucial goals. Tammy can't even get it on target. My word. Let's try to find the head of Tammy again. He makes a run and Tapsoba puts it out. What are you going to... Pellegrini able to keep that in. Dybala just going to take a shot. Dybala with the shot! What a goal! The player to watch gives us the 1-0 lead. What a goal! I was just trying to just hit it, and what a beauty that is. Top bins. No way the keeper could have done anything with that. That's going to be it for the first half. We have a commanding lead in this tie. Let's go. This Tammy. Seaweld saved by Hardaki, but only as far as Dybala. Can we do something with this? Dybala! A shot not even on target. Are they just trying to show me that they can keep the ball better than I can? I'm really sure what that was, but alright. We do march on, though. We do march on. And that's the important part. For the third time ever, AS Roma are in the semifinals of the Champions League. Huge day for Roma. Huge day for the club. For Rome and for the club. Looks like the next round has been drawn. We will see who we get in the next episode. I'll keep that a surprise. But we take on Empoli next. Played a backup side. We were able to still get a victory against Empoli, which is nice to see. 20 shots, 11 chances. Any injuries? Zima gets hurt. We were definitely, in sim games, we're losing a lot of players. So we did go ahead and simulate. I'm talking over the next screen, but we were able to win based on getting 2 away goals versus Fiorentina's 1 away goal. And it looks like Milan just thrashed Inter, so it will be Roma versus AC Milan in the Coppa Italia final. Looking into our Youth Academy report, he has become a striker. So from 48 to 65, he's going to be a diamond in the rough. Really makes me not want to leave the save and just buy him. But 78 finishing, do we bring him up now? Oh my goodness. So that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. Check us out in the next one. You'll get to see who we play in the Champions League semifinals, kind of who progressed there. We will play the final of the Coppa Italia. So definitely going to be a huge episode next episode. Like, subscribe, turn on those notifications. This is Zombie Joystick Gaming, and I'm out. Peace.